Ladies and gentlemen, a few days from today, we sure are getting more excited on our next sim update. The final development update for Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2023. Now in this video, from what we gather on the most recent developer stream, I'll be highlighting some key points. Thanks for tuning in by the way, and I'm Chikmanglo. For more in-depth information, you can find a link for the full development update in the description below. Now pretty much by now, we all know where the sim is heading towards next year, and during the presentation, Hog Newman, head of Microsoft Flight Simulator, unveiled a sneak peek from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Grand Canyon sure looks like another image here, and although the resolution isn't great, it does look detailed when compared to the default scenery. And this is a sneak peek of our next installment for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Pretty impressive, isn't it? It not only showcases an impressive level of detail, it does suggest a significant improvement to expect on default scenery when you compare it to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now coming to Sim Update 14, the main topic of today's video. It has a list of items to be addressed, focused on planned improvements for ATC, ground handling and colorization. The color of the skies do matter to us, and overall, changing the level of colors to a much more true tone can be ideal and of course added realism. Now additionally, we'll get a glimpse of the upcoming aircraft in the Famous Fly series with the 8th installment featuring the Cessna 207. Sim Update 14 is scheduled for December 5th. A few days from today, promising enhancements in coverage, multiplayer, visibility and various aircraft fixes. Notably, there's one aircraft which is a common one to expect an overhaul, and this would be the Cirrus SR22. It's about time we see some default aircraft get addressed in several ways to really enjoy that experience. Meanwhile, while ongoing developments are being incorporated, including changes to colorization for a more realistic representation of different atmospheric conditions, a new ATC assistant is set to debut in Sim Update 14, affecting how AI traffic follows runways based on weather conditions. Turning off this assistant will lead to AI traffic responding solely to current weather conditions, impacting both arrival and departure airports. Ground handling. This is another aspect to be addressed, and there are a bunch of areas to be looked into. At the current Sim update, subtle changes to ground handling involve incorporating more flex into the airframe and suspension, providing a more realistic experience during takeoffs and landings. This feature, currently available in the FSX model, adds vibrancy to the cockpit and extends to helicopters. Now apart from Sim Update 14, what's in store next for us? Looking ahead, World Update 16 in January, focusing on the Caribbean. Now this brings improvements not just for the region, water masking as well. The Caribbean is one of the regions many have asked before, and finally, we can't be happier to see this on the map. From new digital elevation maps, aerial imagery, 104 points of interest, 7 airports, 3 landing challenges, push trips and discovery flights. This would be another fun-packed adventure during January of next year. Besides all that, the World Hub, currently in alpha, is expected to release in December or January. Now this aligns with the next World Update. The World Hub offers a platform for many freeware developers to share their creations, helping them get the recognition they deserve, and hopefully introduce spareware after receiving the responses. Hog also shared the roadmap for 2024, featuring 4 World Updates, 2 Sim Updates, and ongoing support for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now while the release date for 2024 remains unknown, we should expect this to occur sometime during August, looking at Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 that was released in August of 2020. Over 14 Sim updates and World updates. The sim has reached a good spot to progress and carry over to the next installment, hopefully in a comfortable position. All in all, I do believe the journey gets much better and better with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Stay tuned for more details and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. As always, it's been a true pleasure, and do subscribe for more. Until next time, do take care and happy flying.